You know, I asked you that question again about the message because I was thinking about school days. There being the school days, and then with somebody saying, "Wake up, wake up," and he needs North Carolina Central to wake up here in the second.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's Coach Gary here. A little bit late, well, a lot late. It is right after halftime. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Sounds like I've got an echo somewhere for some reason. I'm not sure. Testing 1 2. There you go.
This has been the down I think that's been most disappointing.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. It's still, I got an echo somewhere. I don't know where the echo's coming from and why I would even have an echo. I've never had one before. But finally here at halftime, we're talking about the North Carolina Central versus Morgan State game, and surprising score to everyone, as I am sure that Morgan is leading North Carolina Central 3-0. And this is in the third quarter. Third quarter just started. Where the heck is that echo coming from?
A little bit of confusion. I think that's some of the things are
talking about. You should be able to pick up a hot read from your right side. All right. I wrote a comment in my community page, and that was, "Is this a trap game for North Carolina Central versus Morgan?" Say that as they finally tie this game up. And we have a timeout.
the season. And your former team in action. Partner, you spent some time in the NFL, played with the Patriots and the Vikings. What they say, Skull?
Skull Vikings.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right, I think we're back. I think I found out what the echo was. Got me something like a what do you call it? A little streaming board that I don't have hooked up completely correct right now. So I'm gonna cut that off and I'm gonna get that done. So maybe next time I come on, next time we stream something, I'll have some special effects. But anyway, it is now tied up. It's a 3-3 game.
We'll make the second half adjustments, and let's see what the offensive coordinator, B.T. Sherman, can do. But an offense that only averages 13.5 points a game.
First point Central put on the board all game. We're talking about the undefeated in the MEAC. They are 5-1. Morgan State 1-4.
Which they had success doing in the first half. Just don't have any real points.
Morgan State comes out, throws that out. Good catch, pick up of about 7 yards on that play.
A few times tonight, and the junior out of Tuskegee, Alabama, with a 7-yard completion.
What did they do to start this game off? 5 consecutive passes.
All right, like I said, I'm a little bit late getting started today. Forgot I had a middle school night at the high school, but we're back. Morgan State in a spread offense, 2 receivers to the left, and they run the ball this time and get a first down. It's number 5, Johnson.
Gets the first down.
8 minutes and 19 seconds left in the second. Thank you guys for joining me. The 2 people in the chat right now, make sure you hit that like button. First and 10, they're going to try to do it again. Morgan State, I'm digging Morgan State's uniforms right there, gray, with the school colors on it. All right, 3 receivers to the left, they run it. Decent pickup right there. That's Johnson again. This time he gets about 3.5 yards. Yeah, I remember at North Carolina A&T, we were going on. I think we were 5-0 in the MEAC. I think it was 5-0. Any old school 86 team listening, leave a comment and let me know if I'm off or on. Long pass down the middle. Whoa, nice defense by number 2.
But couldn't put it in the hands of Travion Pratt.
And at 5-0, if I'm not mistaken, we went down to
doing a good job from that trail position.
Howard.
Over the top coverage.
I think it was Howard we played.
I was gonna give him credit for. They did not turn.
I always get Howard mixed up. Ooh, that's on defense. Defense with a flag. That gives it right back to the offense. Automatic first down. Hands to the face of the quarterback, I think. No, I wasn't there.
Carfa Kaba. You see the end of that play there. That's what you call good.
The Bison. Who were the Bisons?
Got one underneath in case the ball.
HBCU.
That's a
Howard University. It was the Howard University Bison, if I'm not mistaken.
But it was a hands to the face.
But anyway, we went down to play, or went up to play them. I think it was Howard, and Howard killed us. I mean, actually we needed that loss, and we went ahead and won the MEAC after that. Went undefeated after that. All right, Morgan. They're hitting the background. Johnson still gets outside, and he's finally brought down behind the line of scrimmage. But there's a flag on the play. Tackle by Reed. A little extracurricular after that. But I think that flag was thrown early. Holding on offense, that is a drive killer.
10-yard penalty, first down.
You'll see that on a little misdirection running play. You hate to have holding penalties called on running plays, particularly by interior linemen.
Definitely, it's a run play, man. Just get on the guy and push. No need to hold. It's a run. Don't have to protect your quarterback. You got a running back back there that can run the ball. Maybe even elude a blocker that you might miss. But if you hold, it's going to bring it all the way back 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Let's go. 1st and 20 now. 1st and 20 now for the Bears. Quarterback drops back.
Anthony looking, and
What a catch. Did he come down with it? Wow. One-hand catch. A snag. Quarterback never knew it was coming. Quarterback put it right on him.
19 yards on the completion.
And that is a 1st down. Another 1st down. Quarterback put it on him.
This is why you don't want to overthrow your guys. Give them an
Wow.
opportunity to
And
make
that is a catch,
fantastic
ladies and gentlemen.
One hand
What a
flick
catch.
bounce.
One-hand catch.
Sweet.
That was an OBJ. Remember, he made those popular.
Tied up 3-3. HBCU football action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday night. It's 2nd and 1. And the play is going to be on review, but he caught it. He caught it. One hand down, just like 1 foot down. And that Morgan State uniforms are tight.
Just to make sure.
And Anthony James and Dominic Anthony both went to Potomac High School. They played together.
There's the catch.
That's a fantastic
We bring it in.
Hand down. That's
Yep.
a catch.
That's a catch.
Wow.
That's a catch. Ball
That's a
doesn't
catch.
move. You know the rule when you leave your feet. Ball cannot move. This is securing the football.
Now, could he have gone up with both hands?
Underneath the ball.
He started to extend both hands, and then at that one, that was a catch, bro.
Fantastic catch
What a catch.
by Anthony James Jr.
Sports Center.
And that could be a Sports Center top
Yeah,
10
that's what I'm saying.
nominee.
Hey,
If it is
that is
indeed upheld
Sports
as
Center.
a
What's the
catch.
word I'm looking for?
Look at the athleticism.
I'm going to say it's a Sports Center catch right now.
That's how you make the play right there.
Strong hand secures the football. Gets in bounds. Jay, if this does hold, you think about the 3rd and 20 plus in that
6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's the 2nd and 1.
long situation here. First and
Worthy is the word I'm looking for. That was Sports Center worthy, that catch was,
is making throws when
by
needed.
James Jr.
With big catches.
Fantastic individual efforts, and that's what really hurts.
And we're taking time out for a review. They're reviewing this one. That's why we're taking a little bit of time right here.
Spectacular play.
Let me put a little,
And this is
we're going to put a little bit of
a catch.
action in the chat over there.
Is confirmed. 2nd down, Morgan State.
Again, outstanding effort from Anthony James Jr., the senior, hauling in a great grab, and now brings up 2nd and 1.
All right, the review confirmed that was a catch and it was an outstanding catch. It's tied up 3-3. Morgan State with the ball, 2nd and 1. They are on the central, I'm going to give them 34-yard line.
Attack offense, and you're struggling to score points. That's a bad sign.
8 seconds to snap the ball. Man in motion, and they're going to pass it. That is a little swing pass that did not work.
And anytime I'm going to say
Sort of messed up the defense, sort of got in the way of the defensive end, sort of made the quarterback throw that a little bit high. Right, next time we get new uniforms for the football team, I'm going to be like, yo, let's go gray with the school colors. That looks nice right there.
To start the game.
Anybody on here from Morgan State, I'm telling you, your football uniforms, these right here, home, they are sweet. 3rd and 1, they hand it off. Johnson gets the 1st down and more, still on his feet.
And Myrie, who likes to run between the tackles.
Okay, that's not Johnson this time, that is Myrie.
And a fresh set of downs after that gain of 10.
He and Johnson sort of the same build.
The offensive line is getting that push. Obvious run situation, and they just win their battles. At the point of attack, one missed tackle.
Yeah, good blocking by the line, good running by Myrie.
Able to pick up the 1st down yards.
Quick pass is picked off on the sideline. Cuts up the field, still on his feet.
Coming up with the
He's still on his feet.
Interception. He's a guy.
Return. Great pickoff, number 28. Steps right in front of that quick pass.
INT against Campbell.
That's Chambers for the Central Eagles. Picks it off and returned that a good 40 yards at least. Steps right in front of it.
The route and jumps the route, and then gets aggressive in the return game. Getting downfield, and that
gets over into Morgan territory.
Carolina Central's been waiting for. You're seeing this.
Let's see how he read it. Ooh, just didn't drop it off. He didn't drop it off. A quick pass over there. Passes like that you usually think are pretty safe, but the cornerback never dropped back and just stepped in front of
You
it.
read that all the way through, and again, one of the areas where this North Carolina Central defense is
Now Central has the ball on the Eagle 35-yard line. They hand it off. Not been able to run very successfully against the Bears, but they are still dedicated to mixing it up. It's 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third.
The defense comes in here very good versus the run. They only give up 100.
3 people in the chat thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button.
We'll take into consideration something we haven't mentioned, Jay. A lot of youth along that offensive line. 3 freshmen up front.
All right, 3 eligible receivers to the left. It's not quite trips.
The coordinator is working with some youngsters who've held up well.
And the quarterback thought about handing it off. He read the defensive end. May have been a linebacker that blitzed in there. Quarterback kept it and got about a yard.
Coming in, I think, they talked about
Morton. Is that Morin? Morton or Norton? Norton with the tackle.
Their offensive line has been doing a good job. They played
4 minutes and 11 seconds left
and have been able to
in the third.
Ball, but that has not been the case here tonight against a game.
Central did get made a great defensive play, but can they capitalize? Not quite in the red zone.
Third down.
Ball on the 32-yard line
For Central.
Of Morgan.
1 of 8 tonight on third down.
Quarterback drops back. He's in trouble, but he gets out and he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. Number 11 stood right there. Saw him coming out. Who was that? Noah Watson. And number 11, Washington. Number 11 tackles number 11 right up the middle. Gets rid of his man.
Richard to leave the pocket, making him very uncomfortable.
Ooh, just discarded number 67.
Quarterback from North Carolina Central.
And it's 4th down, ladies and gentlemen. Morgan State playing their hearts out to be 1-4, hanging with the MVAC championship champion Central Eagles. And they're going for it. And it is caught for a first down by number 12.
Big play there. And it's a first down.
Showing off the arm.
Dang, coach is like, come on guys, wake up, let's go. That was his
untouched route on 4th down.
His explanation on how the Central Eagles are going to win this game. He says they got to wake up. That catch was made by McCall from the all-star quarterback.
So can they make good on
1st and 10.
Chambers interception?
It is a trip set to the right for Central.
Taylor to the right of Richard.
I feel like an interception's coming. Throws it.
Looks.
And it is caught.
And the pass is complete to Devin Smith.
By number 22, Devin Smith. 2 minutes, 31 seconds.
Guys, when we spoke with the coach,
clock still rolling.
Talked about how
it's tied up Central.
He is a wonderful human being that's going to
they said did not get in over the 50-yard line or into Morgan State's territory. They've done it twice here now. First drive, they're going to pull up, going to the right.
Hand it off to Jamari Taylor, and Taylor.
But tough defense by Morgan State. Tough defense by Morgan State makes it 3rd and 2.
A whole lot tonight. Top tackler for the Bears defense. I'd like to call him E40.
Anyway, the Eagles have only been in Morgan State territory twice. This is it. But this one was ran into Morgan State territory by the interception by Chambers for the Eagles. It's 3rd and 2. Central got a first down
They're on 3rd and 2.
on the last series, but they had to go all the way down to fourth down. This time, they handed off,
And that's good
and
enough.
we don't know if he got the first down or not. It was close.
It's going to be close, but it looked like,
I don't think he got it.
based on the spot, he's going to move the chains.
And number 4 goes off the field, hopping off the field. May have twisted an ankle.
Their defense is making Central work for every
59 seconds left in the third.
And yards have been hard to
Hey,
come
thank you
by
guys for
tonight.
coming in and hitting that
Points
like
certainly
button.
at a premium
First
here
and 10.
on this
It was a
Thursday
first
in
down.
Baltimore.
Now Central deep
Taylor,
inside of the red zone.
injury, went back to
Got a
the
bunch set over here on the right. They sweep it.
toss.
Quick pitch.
And Latrell
Number
Boogie
5 gets the first down
on his way into the end
and
zone.
all the way down to about the 1 yard line.
Gain of a dozen on
That was
one.
Collier.
Brings up 1st and goal.
Hey, it was Collier was the one that either stiff armed somebody last year from Jackson State.
Aggressive runner can run through arm tackles and almost gets into the end zone.
In their win.
Quick decision. Well, that's what
Yeah, I think that was the guy that had that great stiff
they
arm
make one
last year.
step and they get into the hole in a hurry.
Final
Central
play
snaps the
of
ball. They're
third
gonna
quarter. They
get hit in the backfield. Both the quarterback and Collier
Snuffed
decided
out
not to let
easily
that ball
by
go.
this Bears defense, and that's Jordan
And it is a loss on the
to
play.
close out the third.
And that is the end of the third quarter. And just like that, the fourth quarter is upon us. One more quarter, 15 minutes for either one of these teams to win, because it is right there for the taking. It's 3-3. Central does have the ball on about the, I would give them right now about the 4 yard line, because it was a loss. And might not even been the 4 yard line. They may be back on the 5 yard line now. All right, but we do have a timeout, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at a little bit of the stats. Hadn't had a chance to do that yet. All right, here are the box scores. Darius Richards for Central. He's 11 of 20 for 70 yards. Dominique Anthony for Morgan State he's 13 of 23 for 107 yards. Darius Richards, top rusher for North Carolina. I almost said North Carolina A&T. North Carolina Central, 9 carries for 27, but Collier has 10 carries for 24. On the other side, Johnson, 11 carries for 51, and Maya Reed, 3 for 9. Receiving core for North Carolina Central sees Devin Smith, 3 catches for 20, and Bracey, 2 for 19. But for Morgan State, Pratt, 2 for 33, and Shipley, 3 for 31. There's your kicking game, and like I always say, on ESPN app, they don't show any love for the defense until the end of the game. So look at the team stats real quick. We are in the third quarter. There's your third and fourth down efficiency. 10 of 2 for the Eagles, 5 of 11 for the Bears. Total yards, Eagles only 128, the Bears 177. And most of the Bears coming from passing, 107 yards, so 70 yards on the ground. And that is exactly how many yards passing the Eagles have, 70. Rushing, 58, and there it is right there, 70. Penalties, whoa. Eagles, 4 penalties for 61, but the Bears, 7 for 78. If they could cut that out, they probably may have another score. But let's get back.
Welcome back to ESPN College Football presented by McDonald's for Friday at 10:30 Eastern. Over on ESPN, Connor Bedard and the Blackhawks square off against Nathan McKinney and the Avalanche. Coverage begins with the point at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Important way to start the fourth quarter. The ball on the 5-yard line of Morgan State. North Carolina Central seems to have figured a little something out. They were aided with a great return after the interception by Jason Chambers. And now Davius Richard.
All right, we're back.
And his crew have first.
All right, North Carolina Central with the ball.
You have to go misdirection. They haven't shown the ability to blow them off the line.
On the
so look for some
5-yard line.
And possibly get Richard out the pocket.
Correction, 2nd and goal.
They send number 22 in motion. Bring him back. It's going to be a pass. And he looks like they tried to throw run a screen. It was sniffed out. And so the quarterback just gets rid of the ball. That's Richards just gets rid of the ball. 14:56 left in the game.
They're not giving up any easy yards on any part of the football field. It's fair defense tonight. See if they have what it takes to bear down one more play, possibly force a field goal try.
And if you're North Carolina Central, you want to try to.
Central taking their time to get that play in. They only have 10 seconds to snap the ball. 3 receivers to the left.
Turnover.
Richard calls for the ball, has the ball, swings it out there. Open man, number 86, gets into the end zone, and North Carolina Central scores their first touchdown tonight. Actually, the first touchdown for either side of the ball. At 14:50, the Eagles finally get on the board, get on the screen, get in the end zone. They finally get in the end zone.
Late throw to the outside, but once again, that's Brevard, the freshman, giving up too much cushion down in the red zone, not able to make the tackle in the open field. The Eagles
and the Central Eagles go for the extra point, and that is good.
On the point after attempt, and Tynes Warner returns home.
And there it is. 10-3 is the score at this point right now.
And the Eagles soaring.
And number 86 is a freshman, catches that touchdown. It's been a tough one so far for the for both teams, but it is expected that the Eagles would or should win this game. Especially with their record being what it is, 5-1, only losing to a Power 4, Power 5 team. Forgot what it was. Heck, we could take a look at it. We got a timeout right now. All right, let's see if we can find it. All right, so the Eagles played UCLA. That's the team that is the only loss they have on the year. Played that UCLA team and lost 59-7. But they beat Winston-Salem the first week, 47-21. Beat my Aggies second week, 30-16. Mississippi Valley took it on the chin by the Eagles, 45-3. They beat Campbell, barely beat Campbell, 49-48. And they went to Elon and took care of business. No one thought that Central was going to be Elon, but they took care of business, 34-23. An MEAC team beating a CCA team? Yeah. And now they are playing live on ESPN taking on the Morgan State Bears. But like I said in the community post, is this a trap game? Sometimes teams, you know, like they're expecting to beat Morgan State. Maybe they took them a little bit lightly, all right? And it's kind of hard to get up in the game, but they are making their way right now, scoring their first touchdown of the game. So it is now 10-3. And next week, on the 28th, the 26th, they will be playing South Carolina State. And we plan to be here for that also.
Set up the score now. Morgan State will get the ball back.
Morgan State will return this one, and Keith Jenkins is going to go down at the 19-yard line.
Stopped by Jaden Flaker. We mentioned that Jason Chambers interception. They say he's a dude on defense. Fast, fearless.
Coach Robinson, what's up? Coach Robinson's in the house. Thanks for subscribing. I'm going to check you out, Coach Robinson. Heck, I may even be already subscribed to you, Coach Ross, Coach. But I appreciate you stopping by, showing a little love. Let's see, Coach Robinson. All right, we got another timeout. I'll be right back. Howard Bison. I remember he came out of A&T. That might have been his senior year and destroyed our homecoming. It was a close game, but
Don't talk too much trash.
Hey, Coach Robinson, once again, thanks for stopping by. I hadn't been able to find you, but I'll get you. I'll get it eventually. Coach Robinson.
Going home to America's best homecoming in the world. The granddaddy of them all. The granddaddy of them all when it comes to homecomings will be on display this weekend down in the nation's capital.
You know, our viewers.
All right, this ball's going to be handed off in the backfield, trying to get around the outside, and does. Close to the first down, if not a first down, but there's a flag on the play. 6 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Coach Gary in the house.
The MEAC. Hey, we're starting conference play off tonight. Norfolk State and Howard will be in action.
Holding. Offense. Number 10.
I might try to stream that Howard Norfolk State game.
First down.
And my team A&T is not in the MEAC right now.
Tough one. Almost looked like
They decided to get out.
Down, but out there on that perimeter.
But who knows?
Right there.
Who knows? We're struggling where we are right now. It depends on what the powers that be do and how long they stay. Who knows? A&T might be back in the MEAC if they'll have us. All right, gonna hand it off again in the backfield. Not as much this time. Right at the line of scrimmage. This is either Myrie or Johnson. I think this is Johnson. 10-3 is the score. Fourth quarter action. HBCU guys. North Carolina Central.
Taking the air out of the tires of this Morgan State offense.
MEAC championship team.
It only averages 13 points a game. And that's the problem.
And Heritage Bowl champions. I'm pretty sure it's called the Heritage Bowl.
Start falling down by 10 and 13 and start to wonder.
Defeating Jackson State last year. And Johnson with a big run.
On 2nd and 13 and a good
Picks up just about every bit of that 13. That's Davis.
Within a yard here on
Davis. Every one of those backs from Morgan State, they are similar build. Reminds me of North Carolina. All their backs are about 5'11" to 6 foot tall, 205, 210 pounds. They decide to run it again, but the back can't get out of the backfield this time. Good tackle, number 17. The flag comes in late. That is Jones on the tackle.
Looked like a late flag too, so.
It was a late flag, so I don't know if it was holding, but it was thrown in the vicinity. It is holding. Whoa, drive killer. Drive killer, but Central declines it.
And so 3 and out for Morgan State.
Because Morgan did not move that ball close enough to go for it. Central declined it. Now they'll be punting out of their own territory. That ball is on the 25-yard line. Snap is good. Punt is off. It is going to be fair caught. Fair caught at about the 30, I'll give him 37-yard line. All black. Man, I wish Morgan State's offense serviceable. Hey, they're playing good. They're playing pretty good defense, though. And I definitely know how you feel about offenses not clicking. Because my Aggies, that's all I can say. Aggies this year, man, it's not there. It's just not there. They're still trying to fix it, still trying to figure it out. Don't have a solid quarterback yet. I think they're going to go with, I can't even remember the guy's name, but I think they're going to go with, I think he's the number 10 freshman or whatever. I think they may go with him. Not sure, though. FaZe, what's going on? Chilling, man. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're going to hit that like button for me. Yes, hey, starting to do a few more HBCU football games, man. They are, hey, they're interesting. They are always interesting to me, man. Of course they interest me. I'm an HBCU graduate myself, but we're getting a little bit more love getting shown on national television, showing the athleticism that's always there, and the skill and talent of these young black gentlemen and coaches. Can't forget about them. They're doing something special down in at North Carolina Central. I was looking forward to going to North Carolina Central's homecoming this year because I've got my nephew and everybody stays near Durham, so we usually go and have a good time out there. Wanted to go to our homecoming, GHO, the greatest homecoming on earth. That's what we call it. But I have my high school graduating, my high school reunion. That's going to be in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So I'm going to have to go there because with my age, this could be the last one. All right, Central with the ball back 10-3, 12 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Central leading. 3 receivers to the right. They're going to hand it off tackle, right tackle, pick up about 3, maybe even 4 yards.
Collier, who is a fantastic young man who kind of turns things on and off. When he gets on the field, he turns into one person. They say off the field, though.
Hey, thank you guys for being here. Coach Robinson stopped by, all black. Thank you for stopping by in phase.
I see Latrell coming to my office, but I want Mookie on the football field.
NJC plays.
On the field, Latrell when he comes into the office and in the classroom.
All right, Richard sends number 22 over to the right side. Now it becomes trips right.
Playing nothing but man-to-man coverage across the board, trying to stop the run, but it leaves themselves vulnerable to a big play in the passing game.
High snap. And Richard keeps it. Still on his feet.
In the option, flipped over.
Picks up about 3 hard yards on that carry.
Jordan Tolles delivers the tackle.
Thought about pitching that one. It looks like that was sort of like the, I don't know if it was a triple option, but it was an option play. Now, it wasn't a triple option. It was an option play. And his option was to keep the ball right there. Hey, thank you guys for coming through and putting some comments in the comment section. It's a little bit empty over there. 6 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. Central spread formation, 2 receivers both sides. Richard has all day. Throws this one is tipped and incomplete. It is 4th down. Man, Morgan State playing some defense tonight.
We haven't seen like a North Carolina Central wide receiver get open. I mean, they're confusing the coverage a little bit with man and some zone coverage, but we're not seeing, it's not like we're seeing guys.
My nephew says coach getting too big for his britches down at Central.
And the passing numbers aren't going to look great for Richard tonight, but I think offensively.
Hey, coach can't get out there and play the game for him.
Like, where's that effort? Like, hey, give me the ball.
11-11 on the clock. 4th and 4. Central going to have to punt this one. I think this is a unique number here. Almost blocked.
Off in time, falls to the ground. No penalty down there.
And that ball,
there is one as
I'm pretty sure it was caught before it went before it changed hands there on the ground. But there was a flag on the play. I think the receiver was touched. The punt returner was touched before he actually caught it. Might have been a little contact with the punter, but I don't think it was anything worth calling it.
Interference. Kicking team, number 35, 15 yards from the spot of foul. 1st down, Morgan State.
Ooh. Oh, but it was illegal touching of the punt returner.
Second kick catch.
So it's gonna be 15 yards for Morgan State.
That we've seen. That's gonna aid Morgan State.
So where that ball looks like 25, 35, maybe even on the 40-yard line or near the 40-yard line, Morgan State will start, and we got another timeout. All right, here's what it's looking like so far. We got a timeout on the field. Darius Richards, he is 12 of 23 for only 75 yards tonight. The pro prospect, finding it hard to move this ball on the Morgan State defense. He does have one touchdown. On the other side, Dominic Anthony, he's 13 of 23 for 107 yards through the air. Carson Baker, 0 of 2. I didn't see him play. Just getting here right after halftime, ladies and gentlemen. For the rushing, or for running the ball over on North Carolina Central side, Richards, the quarterback, still has more carries, has more yards than any running back on the team. He's 10 for 30, and Latrell Collier is 11 for 27. For Morgan State, Jabril Johnson, 11 carries for 51 yards. J.J. Davis, 6 carries for 24 yards. And the receivers over for North Carolina Central, Devin Smith, 3 catches for 20 yards. Luke Bracey, 2 for 11. And McCall, 1 for 11. So is Darrell Taylor. For Pratt, that's Travion Pat. He's 2 for 33. And Shipley is 3 for 21. But we could also mention Anthony James, 2 catches for 25 yards.
Booth, Jay Walker, Tiffany Green, and when you look at this matchup on paper, Jay, is this what you would have expected?
For Morgan State, this is the best they can do. You know, defensively, they're doing a good job holding this team just to 10 points there. And we're starting to see North Carolina Central, a great team. We don't have everything working. We still have to find a way to win the game. They're in the lead right now. Defense has been phenomenal.
What's going to be the key for Morgan State if they
All right,
come back?
you're definitely going to run into games like this. Even if you are undefeated, these tight games. So just going to see if Central can hang on and win this game. Morgan State with the ball now, though. 2 receivers to the right. It's going to be a reverse. And Central reads it, but the back gets to the backfield. He fumbles. And I think it's going to be recovered by
the call on the field as
the Powell is being peeled back, not peeled back.
This is old school.
It was a fumble, and Central gets the ball. A nice play call. It was actually defended well by the Central Eagles. The defensive end over here, or the linebacker, made him cut it back in, and he picks up the first down and took a shot.
Did not secure the football.
Fumbled the ball, and Central gets it back.
North Carolina Central.
Right around the 40, probably going to be close to the 50-yard line. Tried to get back on it, but could not get back on it. Wow. Big play. I know how you feel, All Black. That was, but they've been moving the ball. They've been moving the ball this game, Morgan State. Just a big play by Central. Now let's see if this Morgan State defense can keep it up and keep Central off the board. So that ball's going to be right around the 49, 48-yard line.
A great night. The sophomore out of Charlotte.
That's Chambers on the play again. Another big defensive play by Chambers. He got a interception. 2 receivers to either side. High snap. This ball's going to be handed off. And the Bears play great defense again. Only 2, maybe 1 yard on that carry.
once again, you see, you know, that's the mark of a really good football team. Not playing their air game, but winning the battle of special teams, coming up with the big plays, taking advantage of mistakes. Hasn't been pretty for North Carolina Central, but it's been a grind. But the defense came up with
10 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. It's 2nd and 9 for Central. Spread formation, 2 receivers to the left. The quarterback tries to put it on the inside there to number 40. It is incomplete.
Brown, the intended target. Hunter was right there.
Number 40 is the intended receiver. He is tackled by number 40 on an incomplete pass. It is 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Good defensive play by Central to get this ball back, but hadn't been able to move the ball. It's 3rd and 9. Let's see what the OC calls right now. 2 receivers to either side. Wide left quarterback in the backfield with a running back. Doesn't look like it is a running formation, and it's not. It's going to be a pass. Richards drops back. He's in a little trouble. Moves to his right. Finds number 5. Caught the Collier, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Central keeping the drive alive. It is 1st and 10 again. They finally get into Morgan State territory.
To extend the play and find Collier coming across the field. And this is just your quarterback and running back, your 2 star players going out and making a play when you needed it.
Boy, didn't they really emerge towards the end of last season?
Ball about the 38-yard line.
Playmakers.
Richard drops back.
And Richard
throws it downfield. And it is caught by number 88. Almost picked off by number 31. Almost picked off by number 31, but number 88 kept his eyes on the ball. They're going to show it again right here. Ooh.
He was on the far right hash and threw it all.
Actually threw it over the outstretched hands of the defender. He was in a precarious situation, couldn't get turned around. Number 88 catches it. Central, yeah, Richard shakes his hand like, wow, that should have been picked off. All right, ball's on the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for Central. 2 receivers to both sides. Another high snap. Richard gets it over to number 22 this time, and he is down at about the 3-yard line. I'll even give him maybe the 4-yard line. 8 minutes and 25 seconds left. The way this game is going, if Central can get in the end zone, it could be, well, I want to say it's going to be very hard for Morgan State
when Richard starts to get in this
to get this lead again.
Just put it in his hands, and I would
Morgan State had the lead. Even into the 3rd quarter, it was only 3-0, but a lead is a lead.
Done so successfully.
Central was able to kick a field goal and then score on a pass. Now they got the ball down. Richard's going to keep the ball. He is going to be basically sacked. And there's a flag on the play.
Ready for it, and they stop him.
We have our next time out. I'm interested in seeing who Morgan State has played.
There have been a number of times where
defense is
found the end zone. He had a great
doing their job.
Game against
you can hold a team to 10 points, or even if Central scores 17 points, you can win games.
When they needed him to use his legs, he has been deadly.
All right, Central. 3rd and 3. I don't know why. Okay, if Central can actually get a first down. I see the yellow line now. It's in the man much. Another high snap. Richard rotates out to his right. Can't find anybody. And throws it, but it is incomplete. Central get the first down. It's 4th and 3. And I don't know. Hey, they're probably going to go for this.
Crucial field goal attempt here, which would put.
And they're not. They're going to go ahead and get the points. I thought maybe they would be like, hey, you know, we didn't score, so since the ball is on the 3-yard line, we'll see if our defense can hold Morgan State, and we'll get it back in good field position again. Number 89 ready for the field goal. Snap is good, and this is good. So Central has 3 more points to the score.
So that's the breathing room North Carolina Central hopes for third.
And actually, when you think about it, it is very
for the Eagles here on.
probably the smart thing to do is go ahead and get these points here. So we got another timeout. 6 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and check. Let's check. Let's check to see how everybody is treating old coach. 8 likes. That's what's up. That's what's up. Can't do any better than that. Can't do any better than that. Only had 8 people in here, right? Thank you guys.
Going to bring us a great one out of the ACC. A top 20 matchup as the Duke Blue Devils, ranked 16th in the country, head down to Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee to take on the 4th-ranked Florida State Seminoles. 7:30 Eastern. You can catch it on ABC. Back here in Morgan State, and the NCCU sound machine feeling good. But let's give you a little history on Morgan State. We saw this when we were approaching Hughes Stadium, some lacrosse action.
Well, you know, Tim, I'm a lacrosse dad, and I'm a lacrosse fan. So Morgan State has a history of playing lacrosse on this campus. And there was a team called the Tin Bears. Right, the Tin Bears, that's the squad right there. The legendary, look them up, folks, if you don't know the story. They went on the road and beat Washington and Lee, who won the national championship the year before. The inner city team made the Tin Bears, and on that team, I think we're number 6 was a guy named Dr. Harrison. His son is named Kyle Harrison. Many regard as one of the greatest lacrosse players of all time that played at Johns Hopkins. And shout out to one of my old colleagues who served with the House of Delegates, Kurt Anderson, was a member of the Tin Bears.
All right, Central kicks off.
ESPN
Ball's return to the 31-yard line by number 14.
Jenkins to further that Miles Harrison.
Jenkins.
Those others. There you go.
I call him Dr. Harrison.
Wanted to start it, and the first at an HBCU, and it was a historic upset back in 1975, coached by Chip Silverman.
See, that's why you're good at what you do. See,
all right, Morgan State.
From the street legend.
Let's see what you got.
You know the facts in the year and some of those names there, but Tin Bears, remarkable group.
They may not be playing good, but I tell you what, those uniforms look good. And they're not playing bad. Let's see what the offense can do with 6 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock.
The Bears have some work to do, And the ball loses
And it looks like the quarterback was hit. He pump faked that ball. Didn't even pump fake it. I think he was going to throw it and decided not to. That's Anthony. And somehow the ball came out, but they recovered it. Here it is, replay.
4 to be exact.
I was 4, and you see their ball.
Yeah, he wanted to pull that ball down, and it actually hit a player. Pretty sure it was his player on his side.
Go back to that opening drive to start.
Or in front of him, but he was able to recover it. So empty backfield this time. It's going to be a pass. Quarterback drops back, and he gets out. Thought he was going to go down, decides to run it.
Anthony escapes.
And he picks up about 7 yards there. Looks like he wanted to go down a little earlier, but he was actually knocked forward.
Hall of Famers out of Morgan State. Led 4, the DC native. Enshrined in 1976 out by
oh, that's for the Browns.
Jim Brown in Cleveland back in the day. Oh, Willie Lanier.
That'll be another pass.
As this
Pass is caught.
Complete into the hands of Anthony James Jr. But second round
Willie Lanier
for the Chiefs was Willie Lanier, Super Bowl champion as well.
1986.
And then Roosevelt Brown.
You better go back and get Willie Lanier.
Yeah.
1986, I was at college. Playing at North Carolina A&T. The championship year, 1986. NBAC champs.
And the Morgan State legend.
Empty backfield again.
Feeling the pressure.
Throws it down the field.
And well,
No flags on the play. It's going to be 4th and 2. Man, y'all. Oh, come on, Morgan State.
That one was a tough one going forward.
Yeah, went deep on that
4th
one.
and 2, a turnover on downs.
Instead of trying to get the first down, everybody in pass mode, and the quarterback decides to go deep. Here I'm talking a little noise, but you know, with middle school, I can see with middle school being focused on one play at a time. You know, hey, we're gonna go deep this time. But in college, even in high school, college, you should be able to run a couple of patterns, and the quarterback should be able to say, hey, if I can't get it deep, I can get a short pass, right? You can make the offensive more complicated. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you should have a better offensive line, so your quarterback has a little time to throw the ball. All right, so we got another timeout. Another timeout. We're going to stay right here.
If you struggle with CPAP, you should check out Inspire. Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
A car like this shouldn't exist. Something this big, this luxurious. Shouldn't be.
Hey, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. By the way, trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by Christmas. Yahashua. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Like that name. Sounds like close to Jesus. Yahashua. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. 1,660 subscribers right now. Like I said, trying to get to 2,000 by Christmas. Got a little time. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but that's what we're going for. Next milestone. And I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. I do a little bit more besides the play-by-play action. One of these days we'll make this look. Ooh, chilies. One of these days we'll make this channel a little bit better. But you know, with you guys, with your help, that's what's going to do it. So I appreciate you guys for subscribing. And if you can't subscribe to the channel, thank you for hitting that like button.
The 2022 MEAC Coach of the Year, as he saw his team sweep through the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and Cleo Baker and Davius Richard as well. But Trey Oliver taking over in 2019, returning to his alma mater as a head coach. Remember, he was on staff there as an assistant back in the 2000s, won a couple of championships when.
All right, Central with another high snap. That looks like it may hurt them in the future, but they are able. That is Richards able to snatch that ball out of the air. Better talk to his center, tell him to get that snap down. Collier with a nice pickup that play. That may have put him in the lead for rushes for North Carolina Central tonight. It was held by Richards, the quarterback. It's 2nd and 3.
Here on 2nd and 3, you think about a team that was 4-8 and 20.
Central in the pistol. They hand it off to the back. That's Collier. He's hitting the backfield right as he gets to the offense to the end.
Finished 2nd in the MEAC.
Coach, slow down and talk. Right as he gets to the line of scrimmage, he's hit hard. Ball's right there. Now it's 3rd and 3. 4 minutes left in the clock. 4 minutes left on the clock. 4 minutes left in the game. 3 minutes and 55 seconds now. And Central trying to score. 18 seconds on the clock. And I think Coach says, hey, watch the clock. Let's manage this time with 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Let's take our time. 3rd and 3.
Or all CIAA rather.
Snaps it with 2 seconds, throws a bubble pass, and Collier is down in the backfield. It is now 4th and 3.
We have called his name a lot as a timeout.
Jatoles
Is spent by Morgan State, the first of this half.
3rd and 29. Morgan State takes the timeout. They have 2 left. Central has all of theirs. Again, it is 13 to 3. And Morgan State defense has been playing their tail off. Their offense just can't complete a drive. But they have been playing terribly either. We're talking about the undefeated in the MEAC, ladies and gentlemen. Central Eagles, national champions, and Morgan State 1-4, hanging with these guys. And like I said, next dead ball, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a dead ball. I would like to check out who the Bears have played this year. 4th and 3. And the offense still on the floor. Still on the field for Central. They only need to get 3 yards. 2 receivers to the left. And they're going to hand this one off. And Collier picks up the first down. And that could be it. That could be the it play for Central. The play they needed. Now they're definitely going to use the clock.
Oliver's gonna have some stuff to coach up here.
And Coach Oliver,
team up by 10.
Coach Oliver is thinking maybe they have avoided the upset. It's not over with yet. It's not over with yet.
Wasn't an impressive performance, but it was a winning performance.
Good teams.
Bunt set over to the left. Rich is going to make this clock all the way down to about 3 seconds. Then he hands it off to Collier. Collier picks up about 2 yards. Now it's slammed to the turf.
Mookie Collier. And we called him Mookie before, but he really earned that nickname on national television last year.
They're going to show it. Is it the stiff arm?
Against Jackson State. And what did you say? Say it for me.
Hey. Yeah, that was a stiff arm. Get out of here.
That was a pretty good football play. He delivered a blow to as well.
Yes, sir. He looked bigger right there. Looked bigger last year right there. That was a heck of a stiff arm. All right, here we go. Central going to run this clock all the way down to about 3 seconds with a minute 58 seconds left on the clock. They snap it, hand it to Collier. Collier fights for a hard 2 yards. And the Bears are going to call a timeout. They have one left.
They'll have to go through
3-13 is the score. North Carolina Central seemingly has hung on to this win. It was tough going all the way until the third quarter. Central came out first with the ball and drove down, got 3 points, and the next time they had the ball, they found their way into the end zone.
MEAC has made a change where there will be no co-champions. So whoever goes to the Cricket Celebration Bowl is the conference champion.
Oh, did I say Heritage Bowl?
That test there,
It's the Celebration Bowl.
State, you know they'll give them a fight next week.
It's the Celebration Bowl.
Last year, coaching the Bulldogs. Norfolk State, who is Norfolk State? We'll find out a lot. Howard, that game's going to be...
All right, South Carolina State and Central play on ESPNU on the 28th. Pretty sure that's probably next Thursday.
At home.
All right, Central.
Minute 50 to go here.
Tight set. 2 receivers either side, but they are tight. Morgan State brings the linebacker up. Snap.
3rd and 6. They're coming
And
for Davius.
Richard just has to throw that one away.
Out of bounds. The pursuit to try to get to the quarterback as Richard wisely throws it away as E40 was in his face.
Elected to pass the football rather than...
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. God, not even thinking about what's going on the television when I say that. Had a rough week this week. Not even going to talk about it, but all I'll say is thank God everything turned out to be okay. Wouldn't wish this week on my worst enemy, but we're back. Let's go. Central's going to go for a 3-point conversion. Ball is snapped, and I think he brought it back in time. He did. Central adds 3 more points. Hey, sometimes you just got to take what you can get, because a win is a win.
And 16 unanswered points.
And with a minute and 44 seconds on the clock, anything can happen. But Morgan's going to have to get a big, quick play, or a quick, big play to even be close to having a chance to win this game.
One of the things that I think
got to score quickly, got to get an onside kick.
You know, he chatted with us, hey, they were hungry
and score again.
You know, this was a group who was ready to play, thought he would see their best game of the season, not because it was against Morgan
Pretty sure
State
if they did score here quickly that they would go for 2. Which would make it 11 points, and they have to get an onside kick
having an undefeated season,
and get back into the end zone one more time.
Not read the headlines, not start to believe the hype.
Time to bring out all the trick plays. Central's going to kick this one.
You know, the good thing about
And is it going to stay in bounds?
so they haven't been able to just
No, it goes out of bounds, and refs takes a spill
show they have the
throwing the flag,
out.
but he does throw it and he does get up. Knocks down one of the pylons.
But I think
Kicking team, number 59. The ball be placed at the 35-yard line. First down, Morgan State.
but I think
In our last game, we had the opposite, the opposing team kicked the ball out of bounds 3 times. We just said, hey, just keep taking it back, keep taking it back.
They want it. They're hungry. And they found a way. That's team football. When the offense doesn't have it going.
All right, Morgan State with the ball. 1st and 10. They've got a minute and 44 seconds left on the clock. 3 receivers to the left. They decide to give a quick
Bears as that pass is
Quick
complete
hits
to DJ Hamler.
to number 15, Handler. He gets the first down.
And for Morgan
Clock
State,
still
you look
rolling
on
with a
the other
minute and
side,
30.
you
Nope.
asked the question,
Well,
where does
clock
Morgan
stops
State
just
go
enough
from
time to
here?
move the
They could catch it
chains.
tonight, but what do they draw
And the ref
from?
starts again now. Clock rolling. Oh, fumble in the backfield.
You know, they're a young team. We
And
talked about their roster.
Ref did not blow the whistle. The Anthony almost just stopped play.
They can do some things that are going to look really good, and then they can do some things that are
Like
gonna look
he
really
didn't,
bad.
like he was waiting for the ref to
So
blow the
learning
whistle
curve is still
to
there,
protect
but
him.
this is
That didn't come
They can play with some of the best
until
teams out
after
there.
he almost got tackled. So a minute and 11 seconds left,
Put it all together.
and Morgan State going the wrong way. It is now 2nd and 18. Snap. He hands it off.
Here on the carry.
Nice run, still on his feet.
Davis
All the way down into, looks like, yes, Central Territory.
About the 46-yard line.
46-yard line, 51 seconds on the clock. 3 receivers to the right. I don't know why they don't just go empty backfield. Ball's caught. 5 yards picked up. 40 seconds on the clock. Morgan State trying to get in the end zone.
Moments, a tremendous catch made by Anthony James Jr.
And Morgan State decides to go ahead and use their final timeout with 40 seconds left on the clock.
I felt like I could build.
And I completely understand, Coach. I don't know if Coach on the sideline is calling the plays or if they're being called upstairs.
It seems like they're going to try and get this together.
It's 1st and 10. They're probably going to go for a big, quick pass right here. I mean, a quick score right here. So you're probably going to see Morgan State go down the field.
The defense plays really good. But you hate to say this, if the defense doesn't create turnovers,
They run a regular play right here, regular pass play, then maybe some trickeration to get into the end zone. Once again, before this game is over with, by the way, ball is on the 40-yard line. I want to thank everyone for being here, and the 12 people in the chat. Hit that like button. And they do go deep. Has a man, and it's a touchdown. Morgan State, number 18.
Touchdown, a 40-yarder.
And the timeout was right on time. Morgan State with a strike. Anthony right down the middle of the field it was.
Good job getting behind the defender. These are some throws earlier where Anthony overthrew him, his receiver, but not this time. Nice.
Ran right by him.
Step up and deliver the ball accurately for the touchdown.
So right now it is 9.
His first touchdown of the season.
9-16.
And the junior out of Springdale.
And but they're going to go for 1. I guess it doesn't matter.
Right back in it, the extra point.
It doesn't matter because they get if they get the onside kick, all they got to do is score one more time and kick one more time. Score one more time, it'll be tied, get an extra point, and it is over, and they win. So there you go, all black. You got a little bit of offense going on.
To make a kick recovery.
All right. Central with a 6-point lead with 33 seconds left on the clock. So it is not quite over with.
To try to recover an onside kick.
Morgan State, one more chance to get this ball back. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Central 5-1, only lost to UCLA this year. Playing Morgan State. Morgan State only won 1 game. They are 1-4. Now, in order to win this one, they're going to have to get this onside kick. 5 guys to either side, so we don't know which way it's going. Looks like it's going to go to the left.
Here we go.
Oh, he just kicks that one straight out of bounds. Wow. Didn't even get a chance.
And Damon Wilson would have won it on the
And I guess that is why let's see. That ball goes out of bounds. This is a penalty, and Central gets it back, right?
Trying to kick the
I don't know what
top
that
of the ball.
That did not look like he was trying to kick the top of the ball. Hey, you want to know how to kick an onside kick? Hey, I got a video. I got a video on my channel. It's a short video, one of the shorts, but yeah, he didn't kick that ball in the right area. And look, he's a college football player, and that's what he does. So yeah, he should have been able to kick that one right on the top and at least get it to bounce and kick that ball straight out of bounds. But the way coach is reacting, like it looks like Morgan State is going to get a chance to kick it again.
Team back on the field after it went out of bounds. So
Coach, get out the field, bro. Don't get a flag thrown. I don't know what. I don't understand either.
Central should have it, but we're being told that
I don't know what
Central
happened.
called a timeout on the field. So another.
Oh, it gets a hop.
Good hop.
Goes out of bounds again. This time,
out of bounds.
it's definitely going to be Central ball. But I can understand why coach is upset. They said Central called a timeout or something like that. Come on, bro.
Well, a little bit better the second time around for.
Yeah, let's see where he kicks the ball this time.
Just a little bit too much velocity. It's going so fast, you're not giving your guys an opportunity to get 10 yards down the field a little bit. So,
yeah, I've got it. I got a video. I can help you, young man. That wasn't a bad kick there, 85. It was, but for this situation, and that outside guy not fast enough to get to it, you got a little hop, but I think it would have been even better if he made that ball bounce a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? A high bounce earlier, so then you get like a mad dash, if you will, mad struggle for the ball as it comes down, would again giving Morgan State a chance to get on it. And Central, all they need to do is kneel down.
Okay.
One knee, and it's on the homecoming, y'all.
And I'm pretty sure that's it.
See you on Saturday. See you tomorrow for Black College Live for Yard Fest.
And what I think they're saying is it Central's homecoming next week?
When you talk about HBCU homecoming,
I think it is.
How about the champs of HBCU football and division?
All right, that's gonna be it. I don't know though. They might my people may decide to go out to Central and do just a little something at homecoming. Yeah, it's usually a pretty good time and good food. That's what I want to go for. But we'll see. All right. For those people who hung out with me tonight, 9 people was actually 11 people that stopped through. Thank you guys. Make sure if you hadn't hit that like button, you hit that like button before you leave. If you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel.
That's exactly where North Carolina Central wants to head.
Well, it's a lot of guys in the middle of the field. Just look like, I don't know, looks like something might pop off.
But Morgan State on the field for the first time.
Yeah, but Morgan did a good job. Just couldn't quite get into the end zone. And the Central Eagles end up winning this one. One touchdown scored, and the rest were field goals. So, again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm Coach Gary. Peace tonight.